What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Randi Roundup. Today, we are getting after it with breaking news regarding Jerome Powell and some Solana ETF updates. What is the latest? I'm going to get into it, so make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out with friends, and comment your thoughts on Jerome Powell and if the United States will have a CBDC and he's just maybe lying to us. First, we have your Bitcoin news, price, your biggest gainers, and your biggest losers. We've seen a pretty volatile day with Bitcoin as we are seeing spikes and decreases in price. Right now, we're sitting at around $97,000, slightly in the green today. I'm wondering if the money flow is going to pick up here. Ideally, we want to close the day above $98,000 and target, of course, $100,000. But now we're in that range between 91K and 98. Your biggest gainers today and your biggest losers revealed. 27% in the green for Pancake. We do have Sonic up 18%, Onyx Coin up 8.9%, Jito up 8.7%, and Ronin up 8%. Biggest losers are Dexy down 6.8%, Athena down 6.5%, BitGet down 5.5%, Virtuals down 5%, and Celestia down 7%. We're wondering what is going to be next for the SEC. Well, Hester Peirce said they're awaiting their new chair to reveal their crypto agenda. So right now we have Mark Ueda as the acting chairman, and Paul Atkins is the nominee for the new SEC chairman. We do have a new appointee for the CFTC chair as well. He worked and is currently at A16Z, and his name is Brian Quintas. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So we will have two new people heading two major agencies. Speaking of the SEC, we do have Solana ETFs that have to be approved by the SEC along with many other crypto ETFs. Franklin Templeton did file a Solana trust in Delaware. Canary Capital Solana ETF is open for review by the SEC and the public comments. Now let's dive into Donald Trump's family. Now we're going to dive into the Trump family's World Liberty Financial, where they're going to have a crypto reserve, and that will build public trust, according to them, as maybe having skin in the game will enable us to have that trust for them, as well as them bridging that gap and merging themselves into the DeFi sector. Elon Musk and Donald Trump, I want your opinions on this in the comments. Do you believe in DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency? They were actually questioning public servants like Nancy Pelosi, Liz Warren, that make around $200K a year, but somehow amass millions of dollars of net worth.
And also, could you mention some of the things that your team has found, some of the crazy numbers, including the woman that walked away with about $30 million?
Right. Well, we do find it sort of rather odd that there are quite a few people in the bureaucracy who have ostensibly a salary of a few $100,000, but somehow manage to accrue tens of millions of dollars in net worth while they are in that position, which is, what happened at USAID. We're just curious as to where it came from. Maybe they're very good at investing, in which case we should take their investment advice, perhaps. But just there seems to be mysteriously they get wealthy. We don't know why. Where does it come from?
I'm here for the investigation. Now, we do have Jerome Powell, which is our breaking news for today. Yesterday, in a hearing, he was talking about how he struck at the amount of crypto cases that have been discovered regarding debanking, and that maybe he's not looking into a central bank digital currency. I'm going to show you a clip from a few years ago versus now, and also my take on this from Newsmax yesterday. Here's the clip from a few years ago.
Engage the Federal Reserve as their fiscal agent. You've testified here many times before that to issue a central bank digital currency, that would have to be authorized by statute by Congress. Is that still your testimony?
That is absolutely the case as it relates to a retail CBDC. There are potential forms of a wholesale CBDC that we need to look at. It's less clear, but we've always been talking about retail CBDC, and that's something we would certainly need congressional approval for.
And what would be
Okay, Jerome. Always looking at that wholesale and retail CBDC, hey? Now, let's talk about what happened yesterday as he was saying that as he is the chair of the Federal Reserve, we were going to have a CBDC. I actually gave my take on this on Newsmax.
Or California Republican Party Chair Tom Del Beccaro. All right, Randi, I'm going to start with you here. Something tells me, as a crypto educator, you might say, I told you so.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's inevitable. The last administration was playing games with the industry with SAB 121, but now we have the rescindment of that, which is going to make it easier for financial institutions to custody crypto. It was all a play to push back the industry in order for them to, of course, try to solidify the dollar that they were devaluing and obliterating this economy in general, which crypto would actually brighten up the economy. And Jerome Powell would never have said anything about CBDCs not existing in the United States in the last administration, because in fact, he did say they were investigating retail and wholesale CBDCs a few years ago. Now, here's the new clip that I recorded myself today from the new hearing that just happened.
Real quick, Chairman, you said yesterday that as long as you're chairman, the U.S. will never have a central bank digital currency. Is the Federal Reserve or any of its member banks currently conducting any studies on CBDCs, either for retail or wholesale purposes?
I mean, we're not doing any work that is designed to lead to a retail CBDC. That's not happening. When we don't support one, we don't have legal authority to do one. So no, the notion of a wholesale CBDC is really not one that we think about or accept. You know, we have.
Isn't that weird that he says they don't have power? But if you look at the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, they were actually conducting CBDC research, doing full-on testing with them. Also in New York, there was CBDC testing as well. Why doesn't Jerome Powell address that? A little weird to me. Do you think we will end up having a CBDC in the United States? Do you think Jerome Powell changed his tune because of Donald Trump and his administration? This is what I have for you for the Randi Roundup. Give me your opinions down in the comments and smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out with friends, and I will see you tomorrow, as always, Monday through Friday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern for the Daily Zest. Have a great day and stay zesty. Peace.